I'm going to be teaching make a simple book cover for a book. That's what I'm going to teach in this video. Now, you're not a graphic designer, and someone can just call you up and say, I want to publish a book. Can you help me and design a cover for it? The answer is yes, you can do it with your Pixel app. So I'm going to teach you how to design a journal and jotter using your Canva. But for a cover book, for a book or a novel, you can use your Pixel lab and do it. Now I want to teach you something. Now, in normal book they use inches in their measurement, but Pixel lab use pixels. So pay attention now. So a normal book measurement is 6:9. Let us go to this place. You see your image size. You see that it is 1280. These are pixels. Now, but normal book is in inches. So if you want to print out a normal book, you must use inches. But you cannot input inches in these pixels. So what you need to do is to convert the normal inches into what? Pixel. And what is the normal measurement in inches? Most of the books they print out now is in 6:9. That is, from the side to side is 6 and the up to down is 9. 6:9 inches. So for you to convert these inches to Pixel lab, you need to go to your browser. So when you're in your browser, you search for inches to pixel converter. Inches to pixel converter. Just search for it. Inches to pixel converter. So when you search for inches to pixel converter, this is what you're going to see. This first site, that's what you're going to click on. Click on it. Then it's going to show you inches and its requisite measurement in pixels. So we're looking for 6:9. Just type 6, and the pixels is 576. That is the width. Now you type 9. That is 864. That is the height. So let's now go back to our Pixel lab. Now you have to just remove this text. Now for you to now put it in that 6:9 in pixels, you have to go to your image size. These 3 dots here, these 3 dots up here, you go to image size, then change it. Remember those numbers you gotten from the converter, those pixels. Now the height width we say is 576. Make sure you write it out when you are converting it, and the height will be 864. Click on OK. Do you see now our workspace is now like a paper, a book. So we now have to start to what? Design. So first of all, I have to go and choose our background. And maybe let me say what the person said the book the person wrote, and what he said should design is The Fight for Thrones. That is the name of the book. So let's design it. The Fight for Thrones. Let's go. So let's go to our color and check the one we choose: white, red. Let's choose let's go and choose maybe gray. Awesome. Let's choose gray. So now we need to start designing now. But if you don't like it like this, you can go to your color, go to your gradient. Now check for the one you want. You can click on colors and check for the side you want it to be brighter and darker. Okay, this side will be brighter and this side will be darker. So let's check the one we'll use. Okay, let's use this one, and let's change the color gray. Okay, and let's change the color to gray. All right. Okay, it's not complete. Okay, it's fine like this. So let's go to our text. This is just for example. Let's go to our text, and the name of the book is, remember, The Fight for Thrones, and we have to do a great combination of text here and front. So let's go to our text. Now first of all, what we are going to type is The Fight For. Okay, let's just start the with uppercase. No, not uppercase, just type the like normal. The fight. Let's type the fight. The fight. Let's just use this one. Now the fight. Let's go and bolding it normally. Bolding it. Then let's give it a black color. So we see what we're doing. This is the fight. We'll now increase the text more. The text more. Okay. Then you now need to go to our fonts and check for a good font for it. Make sure you get a good font for it. Most times a font that attracts people to read the book. So no, this one is not good. Let's check for more fonts. Okay, you have gotten the font. This King Things. So this is the fight. Now we have to let's put a texture to this the fight. Maybe let's leave it at red. Now let's make the red darker. Let's make it darker. Awesome. Let's just leave this for example. Let's go to that text, and that text will be 4. That is, we have written the fight for. Let's write this one 4. Remember, first capital letter, the rest small letter. Then let's go and bolding it and put our color. Let's put black first. So let's see how it goes. Okay, then increase the size. So yeah, this 4 we're going to let's look for a good font to put for this 4. A good font. So I've gotten the font for this calligraphy font. So you click on OK, and let's leave the color like this. Then let's go to the next one, thrones. You know what thrones means? So we have to make the font big, and that is the caption. Throne, you have to make it capital letter. The fight for thrones. Alright, bolding it so to make our work easier. Then let's put a color. This is not the color we're going to use, but let's put black for and increase the size for the meantime. So let's go and put a good font. Let's go and look for a good font. So as usual, this chunk 5. Let me check if chunk 5 is okay. Just let's see how it goes. Let's see. So now we're going to add a texture to these thrones. You know, the thrones they capture. So let's go to our gallery, our recent picture or gallery, to put a texture to it. So this is the picture I want to choose, put the background to put for the texture. Okay, so this is it. But these thrones is not making sense. So in order to do, just let's go to the font and change the font. So you have to be designing as a graphic designer. Okay, let's put this one. Awesome. So you adjust everything, put your grid line to know if you are going to adjust anything, even if everything is in. Now the fight for thrones. So look at what you need to do now is to let's add the shape. You see what I'll do now? Okay, this is the shape, abi. Now you go down, and this is opacity. This opacity shows, it will make it fade away, you understand? So let's go down and add a stroke. You see what a stroke does? So let's add a stroke like this, then reduce the opacity small, then reduce the opacity of the main shape, then enlarge this. This is what I'm doing. Very simple. Sorry, trying for this to be in the middle. So since it's not in the middle, just shift, adjust this the fight. This is the fight, adjust the fight small, so this stroke will enter very well, then increase it down. This is what I did. So this is it. So what we need to do now is to import a picture. Let's import a picture. Let's add a picture of maybe a throne, picture of a throne. And there's a picture of a throne I downloaded, and I removed the background. See it here. So we'll be using it. Let's just capture this place like this, and let's use it. And you know what to do? Go to your layer, carry this throne that is in the front here. We're going to carry it down here, down. So before we do that, before we go to the layer, let's go and fade this throne. Let's go and fade it. Let's fade the top. Go to this your eraser, this button here, click, go down. Let's fade the top small. You see what I'm talking about? Let's fade it small and fade it down small. Alright, let's now go back. This is what I did. This is how the picture is now. So let's click on picture, and you click on this to back. You see the picture has gone to the back of everything. Then let's now reduce the opacity of the picture. You see it. Now you notice something. Let's go to layer and click on the thrones. So show what we're doing. Let's increase the thrones more. Sorry, if you make a mistake, you click on this back. Let us lock all these ones so it will not interfere on them. Just click on these thrones and make it come down small. Do you see that? So now let's remove our grid lines and let's lock this one too. Let's unlock the thrones, because we're going to, these thrones here, we're going to adjust it. Okay, so now these thrones, you see the throne is not showing very well, so we need to put a texture that will make it to come out for the throne to be seen very well. So what you do is you go to texture again for these thrones. Now go to texture again and go to this one background I sent to you some time ago. So go to the back. Okay, look at the background, this black and red. Click on it. Okay, do you see the thrones now? Everything is awesome now. So the next thing, now you have to put the name of the person, the owner of the book. So name, just put my own name and say by Mbadania. So I'll put by Mbadania and put it down here. Then bolding it. Don't forget. Then the color should be black. Understand? So I'll adjust it. Put your grid light so you know the center. Awesome, it's in the center. So I will now the font. If you don't know how to, if you cannot add a font to it, just leave it. By the way, it's the name of a person, so you don't need to add a font like that. Don't kill your work with fonts. Your ability to manage fonts is. Now look at this. Is a simple cover page. A simple cover. What you do is save it. You save it as project first. Put it cover. Then save it to your gallery. Don't mind these people that are doing adverts. So you now save it as image. Save it as image. Save. Now the next thing now is to now make the back. We have made the front now. What you need to do is to remove all these things. Go and unlock them. Unlock everything. Then remove all this throne. Remove these thrones. Okay, let's lock this one. Remove these thrones first. Remove the thrones. Remember, we're doing the back now. Remove the fight. Remove 4. Now you can minimize, you can reduce the size of this Mbadania since it's the back. You understand? So now this is also the back of the book. Very, very simple. The back, if the person wanted to add about author, about book, simple, you can add it there. Put the person picture, put the book picture. You see how simple this thing looks? It's very, very simple. For the throne you are seeing here, the picture, you can go online and type crown on a throne. They'll bring that picture for you. What you need to do is to remove the background from the picture and insert it, and remember to fade it. It's this fading that made this thing to be beautiful. You understand? So this is how it's very, very simple for you to make a book cover. Now the next video is going to be how to make journals and jotters with your Canva, the interior and the exterior. So stay tuned.